Alright, everyone, before we close tonight's show, I wanted to leave you with one final reflection because tonight's episode ended up revolving around something very deep underneath all the music and nostalgia, the human need for emotional connection. We talked about old magazines, we reviewed the Spin magazine from 1988, the emotional atmosphere of the 80s, adult loneliness, digital life. We've talked about friendship, genuine communication, music culture, and the feeling many people have now that something socially important was lost along the way. And I think many people today are not only tired physically, they are socially tired. Tired, tired of superficiality, tired of permanent performance, tired of feeling emotionally disconnected even while surrounded by constant online interaction. And honestly, one thing older decades seemed to preserve a little better was uninterrupted presence. People sat together longer, talked longer, listened longer, and music itself had more patience, even with long intros that you have to wait until the chorus unfolds. That's like we were talking about the other day about this "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. That the chorus is almost at the end of the song, and maybe that slower emotional rhythm helped the people feel more grounded psychologically. Now, of course, the past was not perfect. No decade was, but there were many problems too, as we were mentioning: economic struggles, family problems, social pressure, loneliness, and uncertainty. Right, right, exactly we're going through right now, but in a different way. But I do think many people legitimately miss certain human experiences that became rarer now. For example, long conversations, silence without phones, uh, driving nowhere with music playing, or spending time together without everybody mentally existing somewhere else simultaneously. And maybe that's one reason nostalgia became so emotionally powerful now. Not because people literally want to escape reality forever, but because certain emotional experiences from the past still feel healthier and more human psychologically. And tonight's conversation about micro connections may actually be more important than it sounds. Because modern life increasingly pushes people toward isolation. And after enough disappointments, many adults begin emotionally withdrawing completely. But human beings usually suffer when they lose all meaningful connection. And importantly, meaningful connection does not necessarily require a huge social circle or constant activity or becoming somebody completely different than who you are. Sometimes, psychologically, one real person already changes everything. One real conversation once in a while, one place where you can speak honestly, one relationship where you don't feel constantly judged or that you have to perform all the time. That may matter much more than many people realize. And maybe that's partly why older music still affects people emotionally now. because many songs from the 80s and 90s still carry warmth and vulnerability and this human imperfection together with this sense of emotional sincerity. So they remind people of emotional states that modern culture and society sometimes pushes aside. And for example, tenderness, slowness, reflection, and simple but meaningful companionship. Perhaps that is one, or I mean, perhaps one healthy thing we can do today is not necessarily trying to recreate the past exactly, but preserving some of those human qualities inside modern life. So, protecting moments of real conversation, protecting the moments of attention, of presence, of listening to music together, saying, reminding to the other people to leave their phone aside and let's look each other in the eye. Because even small moments of genuine connection can make modern life feel much less cold. So, wherever you are listening from tonight or today, whether you are relaxing, working late, driving, or simply trying to disconnect mentally for a little while, I hope tonight's show gave you a calmer atmosphere, a meaningful reflection, or simply the feeling that maybe you're not the only person trying to navigate this strange modern world while still holding on onto some humanity. All right, everyone, that's going to be it for tonight's Back to the Present live stream. And once again, thank you for spending part of your day or night here with me or in the replay, using the whole show, the whole live stream as you please. And if tonight's show helped you relax a little, or slow your thoughts down, or simply gave you a better atmosphere while going through your evening or morning, please make sure to subscribe to RetroLovers Radio here on YouTube and activate the all notification bell so you never miss any show. So here on the channel you'll find Back to the Present live stream